We're about to get ice right now. And here is our haul. 11 trout. Well, we are headed home. It's one of those things where it's gonna be nice to be home, but it's sad to leave. We had a fabulous time. It was nice here at Inn of the Mountain Gods. Can't wait until we come back. Time to hit the road. We're back home. We started unpacking the ice chest and unpacking all the fish that we had. Normally we'd clean the fish, but because we were staying in the hotel and checked out and had to check out, we just packed everything on ice. We didn't get a chance to clean any of these guys before we left. We didn't have a chance to go back to the hotel room. Let's take a measurement with some of these guys. All right, so we got a 14-incher right there. Let me see.
About 14.
Yeah, about 14.
I think that's the biggest one. Yeah, that's the biggest one.
They're all what? Well, let's take a look at this one.
No, that's a small one. Probably is that the 14? What's this?
Yeah, so they're all about 13.
13, 14.
I don't think we have, there goes a small one. How small is the smallest one?
Oh, right here.
Yeah, there goes a small one. We shouldn't have took that one. But that one was what, 9 inches?
Yeah, about 8.5.
8.5, 9 inches. And the rest of the fish, they're all about 12 to 14 inches. So not bad at all. We're gonna have a fish fry later on tonight. Nothing's going to waste. Clean it later. I gotta go get the fish fryer out. I think we gotta stop and go get oil too. All right, guys, we'll be back after we get all these guys all prepped and ready. So we got it separated just because I wanted to see. These are all about the 12 to 14 inch trout. They're all cleaned, and we're gonna be getting ready to prep them for the fish fry. And over here are the smaller trouts. Typically, I don't take. I mean, these are still perfect trout. They're perfect pan size. I normally put these back, especially the smallest one, which is right here. I don't know what he is, 8 inches, something like that. But if I kept any of these right here, is because they either swallowed the hook or they were bleeding, and they weren't gonna make it, so I didn't put them back in the water. All right, the next stage. They're all getting ready. Prepped, cut in half. All right, so we are going to do a little testing with the trout that we caught. Now, we were gonna do the fish fry with the Bass Pro Shop fryer that I have. But since it got kind of late from the time we arrived at home and trying to coordinate with everybody's schedule, we are gonna push it back until tomorrow. So we are going to do some pan-fried trout. And we are just gonna do it with a little flour, pepper, and salt. Right? No egg bath? Nope. Okay. So now we're gonna use some avocado oil. Get that nice and hot. Okay, while the oil's getting nice and hot, I'm gonna take the pieces of trout that we got cut into halves. We're gonna just dredge it in the flour. All right, so we got those nice and ready. Just waiting for that oil to heat up, and we'll pop them in the frying pan. Okay, we got the fish prepped and ready. We got the oil heating up, and so while we're waiting for that oil to heat up, we're gonna quickly dice up some tomatoes and green onions. All right, we're back. We're back and got some tomatoes washed. We're about to chop up some onions and do a little mixture that I love, grew up eating with the fish, fried. And that is a little bit of tomato, onion, green onion, soy sauce. That's the beauty of food. Everybody has their different tastes. Me personally, I love to eat like a fried fish, like fried trout. I love green onion with it. I could eat just the green onion raw. So we're gonna pair that with rice, just steamed white rice, the fried trout, and the tomato, green onion, onion, and soy sauce. And that's it. Very simple, very fast, but so delicious. All right, so we just added the fish to the oil. Just pop them in right now. We're gonna let them cook on one side. 626, and we will time it and see how long we cook it on one side, and then flip it over and cook it on the other side for some nice, delicious pan-fried trout. And then we're gonna get back to chopping the tomatoes and the onion, the green onion, to mix with the soy sauce. All right, so now we got the tomatoes cut up, chopping up some of the green onions. You can hear that fish frying in the background, a nice crackling sound. The fish is looking good. We put that in about 3 minutes ago, so typically you want to fry the fish about 4 to 6 minutes on each side. So we'll take a look at this when we flip it over after that mark and see how nice and golden brown it is on the one side. All right, so we're flipping them over now. Look at that nice golden brown on them. Let that cook for another 4 to 6 minutes on that side, and we should be good to go. Pop those last remaining 3 pieces inside there. Time 6:30. That was about 4 minutes on the one side. And you can see how nice and golden brown that was. Hey guys, check this out. I probably shouldn't do it because it's frying. And I'm probably gonna, the moment I do this, it's gonna pop getting that close to it. But I wasn't joking when I said these trout had those sharp teeth on it. Take a gander at those teeth right there. If you remember when I was trying to remove the trout from the hook and I was worried about my line getting compromised, those were the teeth right there that were rubbing back and forth on my line. And that line remained a trooper. I was able to catch, I never changed my setup, not one time, and was able to land the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fish in that same setup. All right, so we're gonna remove the trout now. They cooked about 5 minutes on each side. You wanna cook it about 4 to 6. Don't wanna overcook it. Ooh, I hate my trout overcooked. I like it to still be nice and moist. Put these last remaining 3 inside there. And we're gonna take a look at that meat on the trout. Really quick meal. Let's take a look at this. Look at that meat. Oh my God, that's perfect. Look at that. Ooh, some nice pan-fried trout. Thank you, Inn of the Mountain Gods. That lake was a great lake to fish. This is from lake to table, or from lake to frying pan to table. Let me get this started. I'm gonna stir this up, get it nice and mixed. I love the way that onion and green onion and tomato smell. Let me get the soy sauce. Got some low sodium soy sauce right here. Just splash some of that inside there. Toss and mix that around. I just want it for the flavor. Again, this is what I used to, this is what I grew up. Whenever we had fried fish, trout, stuff like that, I just fell in love with this. This was one of the things my dad always mixed together when we had fried fish. All right, now let's give this a taste. You can use regular soy sauce, that's your preference. You could use regular soy sauce. I just, as of late, we've switched over to the low sodium. Give that a taste. Perfect. I love that with my fried trout. Okay, bring that back over here. Let me show yours too. What is that? So he's making a little side dish, and he's using the bagoong, salted fish sauce. That's how he likes his. Everybody has their taste. Here's our trusty rice cooker. This thing has seen so many days of cooking rice. Can't live without this one. That's the Filipino in me. All right, guys, here is the end product. Got my tomato, green onion mixture, plain white rice, pan-fried trout, serrano for the heat. I love the kick, I love the heat. And last but not least, Corona with lemon. That was a quick, easy meal. 30 minutes, tops. So very fast and delicious meal. All right, I'm gonna dig in. Guys, if you've already subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon because you don't want to miss a thing. And please check out some of these other awesome slot videos that I have added to the channel.